We are Social Blade.
Google's CEO Eric Schmidt, he's been doing this series with the BBC called Digital Giants. The last segment was really interesting because, I mean, as everybody knows, Google's this huge behemoth, the search engine innovator originally, and they're consistently finding ways to integrate things like socialized information via social networks like, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Dig, et cetera, and trying to figure out how to best utilize this information in the context of things like social search, which is becoming increasingly more relevant for people who are really doing a lot more hanging out in the social media sphere. And, in general, in terms of the way that the direction that information seems to be traveling on the web is more through a kind of social filter or social lens, so to speak. And so, Google's always on the leading edge of things, trying to figure out, okay, well, how do we prevent things like, information overload? How do we simplify the search process? Utilizing things like consistent location-based data, depending on where people are doing searches, when they're logged into their Google profiles, and they can be given some more personalized web-based experiences. And so, there's all this really exciting development going on in that world in terms of, utilizing social data, pictures geotagged through Flickr, uploads to Posterous and, Twitter updates. And it's all really exciting in terms of, like, how Google's really planning to make sense of this. How are they going to use all of this information and use it so that they can create a streamlined, more personalized, more relevant digital experience for people. And he went on to talk about one technology that I'm sure a lot of people have really been interested in over the past maybe 6-7 months is augmented reality. And I know that it seems a little gimmicky, like if you have an iPhone and you've got like Wikitude on it, which is a really cool application that syncs up that matches up your location and what you're witnessing through your iPhone with data from things like Wikipedia, Flickr, and other kind of branded hubs of information. And yeah, it's the direction everything's going is, the Google CEO, Eric Schmidt, believes that one day, the mobile devices in our pockets will just kind of be in a de facto augmented reality mode that's going to be taking all of the socialized information and presenting what's useful to us at that point in time. Whether we're walking down a street in let's say Los Angeles, and you walk by like City Hall, and your phone gives you a buzz and is giving you information about the history and founding of LA and relevant information that maybe can assist you on your journey and stuff. And it's really pretty crazy.
Invading the internet, covering Web 2.0, coast to coast, worldwide, and everywhere in between. This is where you put the social in social media. We are Social Blade.